Pacquiao's the greatest. I mean, he's the gentle giant. He's so accommodating and wonderful to work with. I mean, I've had the privilege of having this amazing access with him for, I don't know, what is it, 10, 12 years? To me, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be around him as much as I am. He's a fun guy. He lets me do pretty much anything. There's Manny pulling me up on stage during a press conference and saying, "Come on, Chris, you pose with me. Come on." So he's having fun with me here. You see? Traveling with Manny is always fun. I'm sandwiched in between 100 people, you know, and they're pushing and shoving, back up, forward, back and forth. And I'm trying not to fall over and trip myself, but I get to go be right there in the middle of all that mayhem. Look at this, Great Wall of China. They raced up the Great Wall. Brandon Rios and Manny raced up the Great Wall of China. I thought they were both gonna have heart attacks. But Manny got up to the top, wasn't even breathing heavy. Brandon's sweating like crazy, look at him. What excites me about the sport of boxing? My thing is shooting. I mean, I love boxing, I love covering it, I love following it, but just being around the fighters and the whole atmosphere is exciting. Oh, here's a fun shot. We went to Mexico City with Marquez. 30,000 people here, further than the eye can see, practically, crammed into this press conference space. To get there, we had a convoy of maybe 20 vehicles surrounded by Mexican police on motorcycles in riot gear, in full riot gear, protecting us. We get here, we can't get out of the bus. The fans are pushing the bus. We can't even open the doors to get out. So we get up on the stage and there's nowhere to move. I'm literally right next to Manny, shooting as wide as I can, trying to get this picture. So it was a one-shot deal. I wanted this picture, and that was it. But that was insane. Here's one of those training sessions at the famous Wildcard Gym in Hollywood. There's cameras everywhere, completely surrounded the whole ring. One of the last media days, we're in LA and there's all these media at the media event, hundreds of cameras going. And I'm in the ring during a sparring session and he started fooling around with me, came up to me and he gave me a big hug.
That's MMA.
And then he threw me to the ground. And I'm thinking to myself, oh man, this is all over the internet now. They're filming this for every TV show. That's the kind of guy Manny is. If he really likes you, and he's just great. I mean, I feel a closeness with him that you know, you don't get the experience with a lot of fighters. There's nothing like getting that shot. There's nothing like it. You just go, wow, look at this. And you know you got it. And you're like, this is gonna look great. I can't wait till this is published. Okay, I gotta tell you this shot right here. We're in Tiananmen Square. This is Tiananmen, there's a forbidden city. You know, these guys have like, they got machine guns and rifles and they're lined up on the streets with, you know, they don't mess around in Beijing. Our tour guide said, look, we're gonna go to Tiananmen Square. There's about 30 of us with us. we got to be like tourists. That means like one camera, no video, no camera bags. You're a tourist now. And I said, I have to get that shot with Mao in the, I have to get that picture. So these guys are just nonchalantly, walking, and I'm sweating because they said, look, if the military police take your camera, give it to them. You don't argue. This is Beijing. Like they can just kill you if they want. Nobody will ever see you again. Goodbye. See ya. So the walk here was about a half-hour walk. So we're walking and walking and walking and walking. And I'm thinking, how am I going to get these two guys to pose? And I told both fighters, Manny, Brandon, do not go like that in front of Mao. Don't do that. I just want you just to stand there. I said, we only have a few seconds. So there's crowds here. We're trying to get a place where we can get nobody in the background in the way. So finally we get a little clearing, and look at this guy over here. So I centered them how I wanted them, right there. I took this picture. I took the card out of the camera, stuck it in my sock, replaced it with another card as quick as I could. There. Now if they take the camera, I got the picture. So, that was our shot. That was it right there. I'm sure they didn't want that picture published, but it was published. It went everywhere.